Welcome to Callum's Not Casper. In this video I'm going to react to Nuke's Top 5. I absolutely love Nuke's Top 5. He is my favorite. I also absolutely love Casper Sight. I wish he wouldn't make so many alien and UFO videos, but if you're like me and you wish that he made ghost videos every single night, then maybe you can subscribe to my channel and I can fill in some of the gaps for you. So, do we believe in ghosts? Do we believe in the paranormal? Well, let's see what we got here, see if we can make up our minds. Let's dive into this one.
On March 6, 2015, Jennifer Grosbeck was driving home with her 18-month-old daughter Lily secured in her car seat in the back. While driving along a lonely road in Utah, Jennifer lost control of her SUV and crashed off the side of a bridge, flipping her car upside down into the freezing water of the Spanish Fork River.
Oh no, is this what we're starting with? I don't want to watch this. A dead baby.
Most of the car was submerged in the icy water, and tragically, Jennifer Grosbeck passed away almost instantly. However, luckily the car was positioned in a way that Jennifer's 18-month-old baby Lily was not plunged into the freezing water. The baby was held in place in her car seat in the back. Many hours later, the car is spotted in the river, and emergency first responders arrive on the scene.
Well, this is unquestionably real.
What do you got? What do you got?
But as the police and firemen approached the car, they heard something that they really can't explain.
We heard something saying, help us inside. And so it was at that point that we, said we have to get in that car now. And we all, the four of us, were able to push the car on its side. And that's when I looked inside and was able to see the child infant strapped in the back seat.
I got goosebumps. Even my leg, I can feel the goosebumps through my pants. Oh my god, this is some story to start.
Oh God, there's a baby. Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
There's a baby. Right. Pass her up, pass her up. Pass her up. Here, go. She's definitely hypothermic. She's freezing. Go up in there. There, go. Let's go.
So you actually heard a voice calling out, help me. Do you know who that was?
We assumed, or I assumed, that it was someone in the car saying, help me. That's why we responded saying, we're trying, we're going to get inside and help you. We're doing the best we can.
We're helping, we're coming.
Oh my god.
It wasn't until after we flipped it that we saw the mother, who we know now was deceased at the time, and the child was in the back seat.
Even stranger. Although all four of the early responders say that they heard the strange, unexplained voice of a woman pleading for help, the officers' body cameras did not pick up any voice at all.
Here, get over here, buddies.
Damn it.
We're helping, we're coming.
That's crazy though, they obviously are responding to something, right? Like he's answering this voice. And he's not on TikTok making a video, you know what I mean?
To me it was plain as day, because I remember hearing a voice. It didn't sound like a child. Just saying, help me.
Jennifer Grosbeck's family believes that it was the voice of Jennifer's spirit, calling out from the great beyond to try to urge the emergency workers to hurry to save her baby daughter Lily.
She was just a very compassionate and caring person. She always wanted to bend over backwards for her loved ones. She loved Lily with all her heart. She was the love of her life.
The emergency team that was on the scene says that they simply can't explain what they heard.
We're helping, we're coming.
The thing down the hall.
God, that's the first video. I'm almost crying. God. Love lasts beyond the grave. That's crazy. Man.
Oscar Nunez says that strange, unexplained things have been happening all around his home. He believes that some sinister presence has attached itself to his family. One night, he and his wife return home to find something truly bizarre.
Oh. There's a dead body in there. Just call the police. There's a dead body in your garage. Well, the trash can's there. It'd be like meat in the trash can or something. Oh, they're not even there. Okay.
For some odd reason, there are flies swarming all over their house. Oscar says that he can't think of any rational explanation. Another late night, and Oscar's son...
I can think of a rational explanation. Your landlord has buried a dead body under your floorboards in your garage. There you go.
has fallen asleep on the living room couch. The young boy wakes up and sees something that chills him to his core.
Wait, they let their kids sleep on the couch? I saw nothing. You guys see anything?
Oscar's son wakes up after he hears a strange noise and runs to his parents' bedroom, crying and wailing in fear. The young boy tells his dad that he saw someone scary in the hallway. But did you see it? When Oscar checks his security footage, he sees a large figure that looks like a man just standing in the hallway, staring at his son. Even weirder, whatever this is just seems to disappear into thin air. Oscar Nunez says that he and his family have no idea who or what this is.
Number one, your kid shouldn't be sleeping on the sofa at 3:30 in the morning. Number two, that's a ghost. That's a ghost. That's a ghost.
Frightful photobombs. This next weird story was discovered by the YouTube channel /podcast Haunted City Studios. So, a woman named Vernice posts on Facebook that she's been having some very odd experiences and thinks that some sort of spirit or entity has attached itself to her and her youngest daughter. Vernice says that recently when she takes a photo of her daughter, the pictures often come out very strange and disturbing. Vernice posted a few pictures that definitely make her point. First up, Vernice snapped this photo of her youngest daughter in the pool. She's being playfully dunked underwater by her sister. But she looks like this.
Oh my.
That's not right.
Oh my gosh.
The daughter's face looks like a horror special effect.
No, it doesn't. It's fine. Do you see like here, the older sister's back is also white, and her arm is turning white. That's nothing. That's just the water.
It really does.
It looks like a mask.
Right.
Deep set dark eyes, very pale skin. It's unsettling to look at because you're trying to make a normal face out of it and you just can't.
No.
As mentioned, for some odd reason in this photo, Bernice's daughter's face just, well, it doesn't look like a face. Bernice posted another photo she took of her young daughter.
I don't get that
crouching
one. Like, she's covering her nose and mouth with her hands. Her eyes are closed, and her face is white because she's under the water.
on the bed.
Oh my.
Nope. That's
Look at her
really,
face, though. Here's the thing.
Really weird.
I don't really want to hear the commentary from this group of people. They're obviously like trying to like find hauntedness in any situation, right? That looks bizarre. It looks pretty creepy. But she's obviously just like jumping and it's being caught mid-action, right? I'm not sure I buy that one either, to be honest. That, I mean, it looks demonic, but it's just a photo.
Here's the thing. Look, what is that?
This child might be possessed, like for real.
It is very upsetting to look at this and think it could be anything like that.
Yeah.
Now, if this is some dark spiritual attachment appearing in Bernice's photos, then it's not.
I'm not watching that show. That show looks like it sucks. Like, shows like that, they're trying to find something, you know?
Not just limited to her daughter. When Bernice receives a speeding ticket in the mail from an automatic traffic camera, something odd shows up in that photo, too.
That's insane.
Yeah.
There's a figure sitting next to her. It's very clear, and it actually. When I first saw it, I thought it was an old woman.
That's what I thought. That's what I still
But
think.
then, the more I look at it, the more I see kind of classic depictions of big head, small neck kind of entity.
I think there's two people in there. One.
Entity. Do you really? Because I think if you showed him the picture and said the driver was not really there, he'd be like, oh yeah, it looks like a skeleton. Are we sure there's not two people in this car? Or that's like a headrest design or something? I'm not looking too much into these, because the driver looks weird as well.
Entity.
I think there's two people in there. One's living, one's not.
Something with an abnormally large distorted head seems to be sitting in the passenger seat, right next to Bernice. So just what do you think is going on in all of Bernice's photos lately? Even in pictures that she didn't take herself.
Nothing.
Let me know what you think. The cabin in the woods. A man in Mexico named Antonio has a business where he builds, sells, and rents cabins in Mazamitla, Jalisco, Mexico. Late one night, he is working all alone outside an empty old cabin. Suddenly, he notices a strange flickering light coming from one of the windows. He pulls out his phone and records as he goes to check. And what he sees makes his blood run cold.
Sounds good. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh. Get out there.
Now, Antonio is completely alone. There's not supposed to be anyone inside the cabin. But as he watches in terror, he sees someone in the flickering light, slowly approaching the window.
Oh my god. That doesn't look like a cabin though, right? That looks like a tower block in like a square. Like that looks like apartment blocks. You're saying that's all his, and he's definitely the only one there?
Window as if to look out at him.
That's crazy. I got
And whoever this is
goosebumps
has
again.
no discernible features and looks almost like a shadow even in the bright flickering light. Antonio gathers his courage and goes inside the cabin to investigate.
That's not a cabin.
Espérate. ¿Y dónde más alguien? Ni nadie.
Oh, this is scary.
No hay nadie.
I'm on the edge.
Antonio is a bit nervous as he checks through the rooms, but the entire cabin is completely empty. Now, it should be noted that Antonio usually only uses his social media for his business, either to display properties he's worked on or cabins that he is renting. This is the only supernatural video that Antonio has ever posted. So, what do you think?
I don't know.
Just who?
Yeah, her face is lit up and she doesn't have any features, right? Kind of. Like there's dark parts. I mean, it's obviously, it's either a person or a ghost. There's something there. That is something. And it's kind of legitimate that his whole channel is about, like, the houses. So he's not about this. That's a scary one.
Who or what is this? From the shadows. This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewers Tuva and Sunniva from Norway. So Tuva says that she and her family moved into a new apartment in May of last year. And before this, they had never experienced anything paranormal. In fact, Tuva says that she and her sister Sunniva are very much skeptics. Or at least they were. Until this happened.
Okej, han står så här rummet mitt, där som jag, där står Tuva. Ut här är stugan.
Ah, there's a person there. What? There's a person in the living room, but then she went to the door. I didn't see anything there. I jumped out of my skin there.
Did you see it? As Sunniva is recording a video house tour for a friend, there is something black and weird just standing in front of the apartment door. The figure is so shadowy that it blends right into the darkness.
Are we sure?
Sunniva says that she could easily see it with her naked eye. Sunniva lets out a frightened gasp and jerks her phone back so hard that it hits her other hand and knocks out.
Oh my god, I just saw it. There's a peephole. There's a hole in the door, and it wasn't there, so it must have been covered, and then it was there, so the thing went away. I freaked out because I thought it was about the guy in the fucking living room.
Out the microphone. Now when the video is brightened a lot, you can see that whatever this is actually blocks out the light from the peephole in the door. Sister Tuva says that a woman who was a former tenant passed away in the apartment. So could this be her presence still occupying their home? You decide. Unexplained. This first video was captured by CCTV somewhere in rural New Jersey. So there's one bright light in the sky and another light almost seems to attack it. Now, I don't know if this is ball lightning or swamp gas or what the hell this might be. So, you tell me what you think.
This just shows there's so many things that we don't know about in the world, in the universe. Like, that looks like a light hits another light, hits the ground, comes up in a straight rectangular shape for a moment. I mean, I don't want to dive into aliens and stuff, you know, too much, but that's what it is.
In this next video, a woman named Natasha says that her Ring doorbell camera caught something trying to yoink her bike.
The wind. Or not. Man, ghosts are so weird. If that's a ghost, like, what is it doing? Is it trying to ride the bike and then was just unsuccessful? Is it like, I'm gonna put this bike down a little bit over here to freak people out? Man, ghosts are so weird. And what is that hell hand in the background? That sounds like a hell hand.
And in this clip, a baby is crawling across the floor when something seems to pull its leg.
Oh no. Oh, and then it's crying. That's a ghost. That's a ghost. You can raise your leg up, but you can't drag your other knee across the floor. Like that. Like, try to lift your leg up and try and drag your other knee across the floor. Man, this goes back to ghosts being weird. Like, that is weird. That baby did not do that. But why? Why would a ghost be like, I'm gonna hang around and pull baby's legs? What the hell? Grow up, ghosts.
Now, usually with these baby videos, I just think it's the baby moving in a weird way and no big deal. But this kid's leg moves back at a very odd angle, and the baby seems to be a bit upset by whatever's back there. But as always, you decide. If you see something that you think would be, you can also tag me on TikTok at Nuke's Top 5 Official. And be sure to tag me only at Nuke's Top 5 Official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Playtime is over. A woman named Jessica says that she has recently purchased a fun playhouse for her daughter that looks very similar to their own house, complete with its own motion-sensing doorbell camera.
For a house tour of Emma's house, and Emma, I'm going to show them the door, okay?
Come on.
She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door.
But since then, things around their house have gotten a little spooky. Jessica's daughter says that she sometimes sees a quote-unquote scary guy in their house.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Creepy.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Open it yourself.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
That's a strange looking house.
No.
Jessica's daughter claims that the scary guy is in her room, but Jess doesn't see anyone or anything. She just dismisses the whole incident as likely being...
That's probably better than if she did open the door and saw a scary guy standing there.
her daughter's overactive imagination. But then, a few nights later, something happens that absolutely freaks Jessica out. Jess is sitting in her living room when she suddenly receives a motion alert. Not from her own doorbell camera, but from the one on her daughter's little playroom house.
That's a
when Jessica
real...
checks the notification, what she sees is like...
That's a real Ring doorbell camera on your little daughter's. You know, sometimes you can just say no to the kid. She doesn't need that.
Like something right out of a horror movie.
Oh no. Oh, I don't like this. Something's gonna come crawling around the corner. Oh. That's the door opening, right? Oh, what's that? Is that her? Is that... That's the little girl, right? Where's her body? Oh. Oh, I'm expecting the head to be turned. I'm thinking it's maybe a doll now. Oh, this is horrible. I can't watch. Is it gonna open again? I'm just expecting the doll's eyeballs to be just like staring at the camera when it comes back around. Wow, that is very creepy, even if it is just the door opening and closing. Again. Ah! No. Oh, it's hair moved. There's no wind in there. Not again. I'm on edge here. Oh, that's the mom coming, is it? She looks pissed. She's like, what the hell is this ghost doing in here?
On this clip, this is not a motion camera that pans around the room on its own motor. This camera is actually attached to the playhouse door. So this back and forth motion means that the playhouse door is actually opening and closing. But it gets even weirder, because the camera repeatedly catches a little playtime mannequin head in the corner of the playhouse. And its hair seems to be lifted up by some unseen force, and then just suddenly drops back down. After this, Jessica has had about enough. She says that she took down the little playhouse, but her daughter still sometimes says that she sees the quote-unquote scary guy back in their house.
God.
Passing through. Facebook user Alicia Pinman posted this next creepy video to Facebook. She says that late one night her husband went to take their recycling out, but as he's walking back into the house, something happens that Alicia and her husband just can't explain.
Ghost.
As Alicia's husband heads back to their house, an odd, creepy mist or apparition seems to pass right behind him, possibly partially through him. As you can tell in the video, Alicia's husband feels something strange move by him, but he has no idea what he just felt, and he doesn't see the bizarre mist. The couple reviews their ring cam, and they are a bit spooked. After Alicia posted this to Facebook, there were many theories as to what this could be. But there was no fog that night, and no one can figure out just what this odd mist is.
I mean, if it was someone smoking or vaping like nearby, he wouldn't feel it going past, he wouldn't feel it, right, on his leg. He might see it at the corner of his eye, but that doesn't seem to be what happened there. It seemed like he felt it, like, go through his leg or something.
What do you think?
And it's too fast anyway.
Just outside. A man in Pakistan named Abdullah says that a few times over the last few months some very strange things have been happening in his house. Late one night while he is sleeping, things start to get really weird.
अब्बा अपना नाम बताओ पहले मुझे.
No. I don't believe all these mimic videos. It's too easy to fake. You just record yourself, put the phone outside, and then like press play and have a conversation with yourself. I don't believe any of these mimic videos.
अपना नाम.
Too easy to fake.
मेरा नाम अब्दुल्ला. अपना नाम बताओ. तुम्हारा अब्दुल्ला मैं हूं, तुम नहीं हो. नहीं खोलना मैंने.
I can't help but laugh. I'm just imagining him recording that on his phone beforehand. He's like, open it, I want to. Like that voice.
Okay. मुझे ऐसी कुर्सी आती है, मैं ऐसी कुर्सी पहना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा. निकल जा वहां से. आओ अंदर आओ. आओ.
What did that say? I got frustrated, so I simply let them in. Oh yeah, good idea. That's what most people do when they get frustrated about a djinn being at their door. Like, I feel kind of annoyed. I'm just gonna let it in. This video's horseshit.
आओ. आओ अंदर आओ. जो भी हो. मगर मेरी एक बात याद रखना. जहां से भी तुमने जो भी करना तुम.
Something seems to plead with Abdullah to enter his room. Something that claims to actually be him. Abdullah believes that it might be a jinn or shapeshifter, as these entities are often said to imitate others to try to fool them. When Abdullah opens the door, something seems to actually come inside as a poster on the wall falls to the floor. Abdullah believes that a jinn might be attached to him, and that he might have made a terrible mistake by letting it in.
आओ अंदर आओ आओ अंदर अब.
Abdullah tries to prove what he is experiencing in a live stream.
And I thought I should just come live because some people just don't believe this thing. I've heard some knocking.
But unfortunately, nothing happens. But weeks later, Abdullah gets a strange visitor again, and he is terrified.
मैंने नहीं खोलना. لا لا إله إلا هو الحكيم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم لا 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 هو في السماوات وما ها بين أيديهم ما ألفهم ولا يبتون لما شاف से कुछ उसमें से रख ले खुद इसमें माहौल ले लो जीवन इसमें तो मुझे क्या है तुम्हें भूख लगी या खाना खाओ मेरे मुझे तंग मत करो.
What?
मैंने नहीं खोलना इसे.
Your friend's really good at hiding around the corner.
Frightened, Abdullah stammers as he recites a verse from the Quran, but this only seems to...
Honestly, I'm a little disappointed in Nuke's Top 5. If you're having this on there, you might as well have some Shaolong on there. This is Shaolong levels of fake ghost videos.
Make matters worse. He yanks the door open, and nothing there. After this last odd encounter, Abdullah says that he hasn't experienced anything since. But is this a jinn terrorizing poor Abdullah? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scurry videos. So a few more funny and/or weird videos to end out this list. So sometimes ghosts move things and moan and just generally make a lot of noise. But when the people in the house are a little too loud, the ghost can get a bit pissy.
Oh. Are you sure it was not
So did
serious?
the ghost just take that running kid out? Who knows? But probably not. Anyway, sometimes at Halloween, you might try to scare your friend with a creepy mask. But he might have the same idea. And finally, sometimes your ghost hunt in an old building might find a, not ghost.
Oh, there's a TV.
Why did you close, bro?
The Skinwalker.
Oh my God! What the f? What the f?
Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully...
It's not a skinwalker. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It's a brand new channel. Please subscribe so I can like build it up a little bit and give me some comments and some like feedback and, you know, have some chat. See you on the next one.